Okay guys, so here we go. This is the house tour. Obviously this is the front door. We're in the hallway now. Basically I wanted to do this and I've wanted to do it for a while. You're probably going to see old pictures of what this looks like. For some reason my camera is really zoomed in, but basically it used to be all wood. It used to all look like the colour of this door here, which was pretty minging, so we've had to strip all that off. We've put all new skirting boards on. As you can see, there's tools and bits of paint kind of like slat around. That's masonry paint, which we're not going to be using indoor. It's going to be outdoor on the external of the house. This is the living room. The living room is actually probably my favourite room in the house, just for the pure fact that it didn't take as long as all the others, and it looks a hell of a lot nicer than what it used to. You can see Sky Sports on there. The conservatory wasn't really changed much, it was just really dirty, so we decided to make that into a dining room pretty much. It's really nice in here when it's summery. It gets really hot. The only problem is it gets cold in winter. The back garden is a state. As you can see, that fence is blown down about 5 times now. I keep putting it back up, so that's something we're going to have to invest in. We did have a pond when we moved in. There was about 25 fish in the pond that hadn't been fed in a long time, so we had to give them up. We're actually going to get all this patioed out, and I'm going to stick some lawn in there as well, so I've got like a little place to play football. There's the outhouse. I'm not going to take you in there because it's literally a spider den. You have to go in there, you know, with like a shield and sword to attack all the webs. It's just horrible in there because obviously the house hasn't been lived in a long time. Eventually we're going to make that a dining room. That whole block there leading up to that back door, it's going to be knocked through, because at the moment there's 3 different rooms: a toilet, an outhouse, and then a cupboard. We're all going to knock that through, and we are going to make that into a dining room, and then this will be just a normal conservatory again. So I'm going to go back through here now, living room again. I'm going to go left into the kitchen. Please do ignore the dirty pots. Again, this kitchen was completely different. It used to be white, it still is white, but we'll give it a proper coat of paint because it was a bit horrible. It did have a huge table here that was actually connected to the worktop. We put in new worktop, new units, we've done all the tiling, we did the floor, which took a very long time to do. New cooker, new oven, literally everything that you see in this house is brand new. I even took the doors off, sanded them down and opened them up, and put them back on, sorry. If you want me to open them up, I can. There's not really a lot in here. I mean, usually people show fridges and stuff. It's basically just a really tall, kind of like dark, dreary cupboard for like painting tools and stuff like that we've got. The good thing about this kitchen is it's huge, but then we've got loads of space, so we've actually got too much space in the cupboards. But then you go through here and there's like an outhouse pantry thing. You go in, we've got all sorts of like just miscellaneous bits and bobs in here. We've got an ice cream maker, bits and bobs like that, and of course you got those weight gains there, and you've got of course the booze at the top. Can you guess which drinks are mine? No, they're not the ones on the left, they are the ones on the right. That is actually protein shake, by the way, not weight gainer. I don't need to gain any weight. Yeah, that's pretty much it in the kitchen. I don't know if you want me to open the fridge, but I will anyway, just so you can see what kind of stuff we've got in there. Beer, of course. It's quite empty at the moment. There's just mainly drinks and stuff in here. We're going to have a korma later, if you hadn't guessed. I'm not going to open the fridge and all the other cupboards, freezer and all the other cupboards. It's a bit pointless. I've been doing a lot of housework today. I actually made a couple of those chairs today. I put them up flat pack. That's a bit of washing from earlier. We're going to go upstairs now. This is actually a shoe cupboard, by the way, just in case some of you didn't know. It's quite an interesting little design from IKEA. I'm going to go up the stairs again. We've got new carpet here. When you get new carpet, it feels really nice on your feet. The underlay on it is really good. Got a big nice window here that actually opens up in a couple of ways. You can open it like this and it full on swings out, or you can just open it the top way where it kind of comes down a little bit like that. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. We've got a scratch map here which we're going to scratch off eventually everywhere I've been in the country, in the world. As you can see, we've been to Turkey. Obviously we've been to the UK, and we've actually been to Greece, but there's not really a huge spot for Greece, so we may scratch that a little bit. This is probably the room that you guys wanted to see the most, and I'm going to turn a light on. It's my little gaming room. They've got the setup here. We've got Xbox 360 covered by crap at the moment. Got the Xbox One there. We've got the internet there, so I've got a really nice connection. We've got TV. There's the snowball there. I actually have to paint that radiator because I don't like the colour it is at the moment. Along with the skirting boards, I'm going to paint them white so it matches this white wall here. Look at the floor, we've got a nice rug in there. These desks, this kind of like set of drawers here, that was actually given to me by one of my friend's parents because they were going to skip it. I said, well, there's nothing wrong with that, I'll have it, there's no point of like scrapping it. We've got that there, that's a shelf that does need to go up. I'm actually going to put it, I think, above my TV and have my games and stuff on top of it. And we've got the sofa bed, so if anybody ever does stay around, we've got a spare bed at the moment. We have got another spare bedroom, I'm going to take that to the moment, I'm going to tell you what we're doing with that. We've got the cupboard here, and because we haven't got, I didn't really have a place to store my football kits in the old house, I decided to throw them all in here. There's a lot of them, and a couple of them are in the wash at the moment. I'm going to quickly scan through them. We've got, let's move them across, we've got the Cameroon top there with a lion on the front of it. We've got the Olympiacos top. If you see your team amongst all this, drop a comment down below. Tell me that you see them. A couple of them do have tags on because I haven't worn them yet because I'm actually losing weight to fit into them. I've lost half a stone since last time I did a video, I think, so the progress is going well. Lizzie's mum came around earlier and said, oh, you look like you've lost weight, so that's good. Personalised Ajax training jumper there, JVG. Of course, we're going to move on to the Ajax top now, one of my favourite tops, such a nice kit. This one is the Greuther Fürth team. They're in the second Bundesliga. They were going to be in the top, but they didn't quite qualify for it. We've got the AEK Athens, got the shorts to match that as well, full kit wanker. And we've got, you probably should know this from FIFA, who this team are, UNAM. A lot of people spend a lot of money on these types of kits on FIFA. We've got the Marseille top with Joey Barton on the back of it when he had a loan spell there. We've got DC United kit, which is a very nice kit if I do say so. It's quite good. We've got the little tags on the side, look. And then we're going to move on to a very interesting kit. It's going to get in the way now. We've got a Leon kit, which has got a very strange pattern on the front of it. I don't know the story behind that pattern. We've got this one, and I don't even know if I can pronounce this team properly, but I think it's called Kriona Kielce, and it's a Poland kit. And then we've got finally the Panathinaikos kit right there, very nice kit. Again, we're going to move on now because I've spent a long time in this room and there's just a few more to show you. I was trying to keep this video less than 10 minutes long, so I'm just going to kind of speed through this now. As you can see, this is the bathroom. In fact, this is the only room that didn't get changed. I'm not going to open the toilet and show you that crap. We've got the boiler in there, we've got a nice kind of like radiator fitting on the wall for towels and stuff. The only problem I find with this is, look at this huge mirror. I'm just not a fan of the fact that there's a huge mirror, and you shower in there and you can literally just see yourself, and it's not the best, but I can deal with it. But yeah, this was all installed when we got here. It was all brand new, so this is the only room we haven't changed yet. I don't think we're going to do much to it. I'm going to move on to the spare bedroom. This is the room again that we haven't decorated because we haven't had enough time, and it's the room that we haven't needed to decorate yet because we don't use it. It's not too badly decorated, but there are bits and bobs that I would like to change. Like this railing that's across the top, I want to get rid of that. We're going to make this room a spare bedroom. We're going to have 2 single beds in it for when people come and stay around. I think we're going to do it with laminate floor, which is something we haven't done upstairs. We've got carpets all the way through it. And I reckon we're going to do it kind of white and purple. I think Lizzie said something like this is basically her little project. She can do whatever she wants in it. It's going to be a better looking purple than that. This cupboard needs sorting out and I don't know what to do with it. I don't like it. I don't like the doors on it either. I mean, the doors aren't even up properly. This house was a state when we bought it, but it looks 10 times better now. At the moment, it's just a dumping ground for things. You've got curtains, you've got like suitcases, stuff like that. You've got a lot of posters, and there's a random wallpaper strip there, and toilet roll, of course, toilet roll. We're going to move into my bedroom now, mine and Lizzie's bedroom. It looks a lot different in here. It was actually brown when we came here, and it looks a lot better now. We've got the meerkat and teddies on there. This is actually a wooden wall. I don't know if you can kind of hear that, but it does look nice. I mean, I like the little strips that go down the bottom of it. It's not white, it's like an off-white that's outside. We live across the road from like an old people's home, and there's my beautiful little car. And we have mirrors again in this room. This is something that was already here. We didn't change the mirrors just because I don't know how I would change them apart from like wallpapering over them or something like that, but then you'd have moving wallpaper, so it looked really weird. We've got the bed, obviously, here. It's really comfortable. Got this on sale, actually. It was in clearance, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's the type of bed that we wanted, so that's perfect there. The only problem about this room is the back colour of the wall. I'm not a huge fan of it. I may have to change that eventually, but at the moment it's quite good. We've obviously got the little side tables. Right there's cream and tissues. Do not get the wrong idea, guys. The cream and tissues are not for that. They are for the nose, the tissues, and then the cream is for my hands, when mine and Liz's hands, when when we get back from work and they're really dry and cracked, you dirty buggers. But that's basically the end of it now. I'm going to turn to the camera so you can see my lovely, wonderful, sweaty face, and I'm going to leave the video there. And it's been about 10-12 minutes long. I'm sorry about that, but there's quite a lot to show you. I've had fun doing it, actually. It's a bit of a different video. It's been nice to kind of show you what the house kind of used to look like in the pictures and show off all the hard work that I've been doing for the last 2 or 3 months with the help of Lizzie and her parents and the rest of her family, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. FIFA 15 is out soon, so we're going to crack on with some FIFA 15 content. Looking forward to that, and I will see you guys next time.